everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm so excited to show you how to make some red velvet cupcakes that are perfect for Halloween. We're gonna decorate them with some edible glass and also a couple of drops of blood. Fake blood, of course. It's gonna be perfect. Also, I'm gonna make them vegan friendly so that hopefully more people can enjoy them. So let's get started. I start by making the buttermilk. I mix unsweetened soy milk with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice that you can also substitute with white vinegar. I set it aside and I prepare the dry ingredients. I mix all-purpose flour with a teaspoon of baking powder and a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I sift them up and I add in the sugar. Just a couple of minutes have passed and you can notice that the buttermilk is ready. The milk has become thicker and creamier. I pour in some vegetable oil, the red food coloring, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract for flavor. Give it a good mix. Now pour the red mixture on the dry ingredients. Mix everything well until I get a clump-free butter. You can see that by adding a little bit of cocoa powder, you get a deeper, darker red, and I love it. Place the batter in the tins, and if you don't have the parchment paper liners, just make sure to oil the tins well. Now bake the cupcakes at a preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. And while they bake, I prepare the icing. To make the icing, I'm gonna use some butter and cream cheese, but to make it vegan friendly, just substitute it with like vegan butter and vegan cream cheese that are now totally available in grocery stores. In a bowl, mix in cream cheese, softened butter, and lemon zest. Whisk it up until it's nice and creamy. Then gradually start adding the icing sugar. I sift part of it, I incorporate it to the mixture, and then I add some more, and so on, until all the sugar is well combined. I also added a little bit of vanilla extract. Once it's ready, I put it in the fridge. Now let's make the fake edible glass. And the easiest way to make it is by using fructose, which is a sweetener. And the reason why is because fructose has a lower melting point than sugar, so it melts faster before becoming golden brown. And so you can have a perfect transparent glass. However, if you want to make it with sugar, you can totally do that, but it's a little bit more complicated. Most recipes involve the use of a candy thermometer and corn syrup. So for me, using fructose is the perfect alternative. You simply need to melt the fructose. That's it. I let it melt at first without stirring it. I just break the clumps a little bit, and then when it starts to melt, I mix it around gently. Once it starts to boil, I take it off the stove and I pour it in a pan with parchment paper. I spread it around with the back of a spoon to make a thin layer. Now let it cool down and put it in the freezer. It takes just a few minutes until it becomes very hard. At this point, I break it up in pieces and the glass is done. Make sure to keep it refrigerated or it will eventually melt a bit. I love how real it looks. It's perfectly transparent. Instead, if you melt just sugar, you won't have this result. You'll get more of a caramel color glass. Once the cupcakes are ready, I did a toothpick test to be sure, and I let them completely cool down. Then I'm ready to garnish them. I put some icing in the piping bag, and here we go. Now the fun part is to decorate them with the edible glass. I pick a few pieces of glass and I set them on top of the cupcakes. They already look really good to me. But the final touch is gonna bring these cupcakes right to the next level. Add a few drops of red food coloring, and here we go. I think this is the perfect Halloween dessert. Now let's open one up and see how it is inside. Oh yeah, looks really good to me, nice and moist. What can I say? I'm so satisfied with the result. Let's give it a taste. So good. I hope you will try out this recipe. If you like it, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.